Good afternoon, Ralph and Linda. I'm excited to introduce you to our dedicated team that assists in feedback to clienteles. We specialize in creating a balanced, organized, and inclusive team atmosphere, which ensures all voices are heard and all tasks are managed effectively. First, we have Connor, our facilitator. Next, we have Yijang, one of our diversity, equity, inclusion advocates. And we have Yordi, our conflict resolution strategist. Charles, our quality assurance strategist, and Alex, who is our diversity, equity, inclusion head. My name is Jeremy, and I am the information manager. I would like to add some input on the current title, Way to Go, Muscling into Non-Metallic Minerals. This title can be taken out of context and can come off a little aggressive. We might consider a title that emphasizes collaboration, that doesn't use terms that could be misinterpreted. Now, passing it on to Connor.
Hello, my name is Connor. I have he, him pronouns. And something that I felt like you did very well with was scheduling an in-person meeting and having a straightforward presentation. I feel like this is a very good way to keep your pitch concise and straight to the point and just, get the ball rolling, like you said. Um, but where I see room for improvement is in establishing a personal relationship before jumping into business. This is because in Chinese culture, it's seen as a high context culture, where establishing relationships before business is very important and essential for doing business with the Chinese. Um, I also believe that a short-term relationship is not ideal with this company um, because, like I said, you need to establish a relationship um, and aim for a long-term relationship rather than a short-term one. One more thing that I feel like could be changed is when doing your pitch, don't seem too eager because this can come across as rude to the Chinese, and that would not be good for business. All right, I will be passing it off to Yi Zhang.
Hi, my name's Yijiang, and my pronouns he, him. And one thing I really value here that you did very well is that you always um, trying to put efforts to do the translation to Chinese words, which gives them a better understanding when they come. But something for improvement, I'd like to say is that maybe you could give more details on who is responsible for translating to Chinese words, and maybe using Google Translate or translate machine is not a good way for non-native speaker to understand the real meaning. And also, for the title that you use here, I think it might be hard for Chinese people to understand the real meaning of the title. And now I'm passing over to Yordi.
Hello, I'm Yordi. My pronouns are he, him, and like my teammate Yijing previously said about Google Translate, sometimes what we research isn't equivalent in the Chinese culture. My thoughts on the third point is that the good part about this bullet point is that you are aware that you should research the country of your business partner to try and connect more because it is an important part of Chinese business culture to connect with your business partner, which will lead to a better outcome and also make it easier to find some sort of connection, which will build that mutual relationship. The bad part is that you did do your research from a non-native or a tourist perspective. For example, one of the sources you used, they were speaking of going to the Great Wall of China, which is not something you typically do if you're Chinese. My suggestion would be for next time, just search up or do more research on more of the deeper, just cultural side of China instead of just like the tourist or outside perspective of China.
Hi, my name is Charles, and I use he, him pronouns. Today I'm going to talk about the color red because that was mentioned a lot in the document, specifically the plans to literally give them red documents with red writing. I think the idea of dressing up red is really good, but red on documents, it's really disrespectful to the Chinese. And on a further note, I would also recommend that we give the Chinese business gifts, just, a small little gift to start off their relationship. And with that, I'll pass it over to Alex.
Right, thanks, Charles. My name is Alex. I use he, they pronouns. And like my colleagues have noted, I think all of us really appreciate the amount of effort and research you've put into creating a culturally comfortable business environment for your Chinese potential partners. One thing I did want to note was the idea of purchasing a tatami mat and ordering some kind of Chinese takeout and dining on the floor together. While the floor culture is found a couple of times in East Asian cultures, China does not generally practice this. They'll, generally eat at a regular table like we would here in the States. In lieu of that idea, I would recommend taking them to a local restaurant that you really like. Through this, they'll be able to learn something personal about you as individuals, which, like Connor was saying, will help establish that personal relationship that will lead to a strong business relationship down the line.
Thank you, team. Like I said, we are all committed to the multi-corp goal, and we look forward to working with you to achieve these great results. Thank you all for your time and thoughtful engagement today. We appreciate your support and look forward to continuing this journey together. Take care.